Hey everyone, welcome to Tarot at 12. Today I have a very special guest here. I know you've all been excited. The Night Reader Tarot of Tarot Days and Nights is here to join us and give you double readings. Double readings, what? How cool. Hello, Night Reader.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. It's finally good to talk to you all.
Yeah, a voice to the hands.
I
a
know.
voice to the hands.
To the typing. That's
Yes.
all I do is type over here.
Well, you all probably know Night Reader from the chat. He is my number one moderator who's here every day. He helps me by posting things and he interacts with you guys. So now you can put a voice to the typing fingers. Now, this is an hour of free tarot readings. Being a collaboration, we are both going to answer your question. Typically, as you know, I usually do a 4-card spread, but this will be very similar, except I will be reading 2 cards and Night Reader will read 2 cards. So it's going to be lots of fun. It works the same way. You can post your question there in the chat. I will select randomly and we'll do readings, as many as we can. If you want to bump up and make yourself a priority and get your reading right away, you can donate. I'm not sure if I'm going to have moderators or not, but my link is always in the show description. So, and any donations will bump you up into priority. So let's start off. Night Reader, do you want to share a little bit about your journey or your tarot practice or whatever else you might like to share?
Sure. I do Tarot Days and Nights with a K. Twice a day, every day, 11:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. And I do daily tarot tips every morning my time. And that's about it. Been reading for a while now, and I've had my show since the very beginning of March of this year. So we're going on 7 months.
Wow.
So far, so good.
Well, yes, Night Reader has been a mentor of sorts. He helped me get my channel up and going, and we still, to this day, compare notes and give each other support, and I moderate on his show. So we're tarot besties.
That's it. That is it.
Well, let's get started. And I'm sorry, Night Reader, I just realized my little coffee cup head is in the corner of your side. So I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't want to feel left out over there, so I had to stick my head in.
Crush your head.
Hey, crushing my head. I felt that. Oh, man. Today I'd love to crush my head. I'm having a hard day, but we're going to have fun now. So it's going well. I want to say hi to just a few people. I can't say hi to everybody because I want to be able to get to readings, but I want to recognize some people. Joe Beth, hello. Annie, Nawal, good to see you. Aneri, how are you? Nav, hello. Jane J, good to see you all. Scarlett K, wonderful. I'm so glad you came. You and I talked a little bit on one of my other published videos. Good to see you, Exena, Joe Beth, Ms. Weeds, hello, how are you? Okay, so let's get started. Donations, I saw a question in there asking about how to donate. The donation link is in my description. I just have the PayPal option right now. I do not have Super Chat. Super Chat is something they only allow people to do when they have over 1,000 subscribers. So everybody subscribe.
That's right. So we need you and 1,000 others to subscribe to both of us, please.
We'll get Super Chat.
Yes.
Now, as always, I encourage you to go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the bell. And I would love to have you subscribe to Night Reader's channel as well. So you can find him at thenightreader.com. Or no, not .com. What am I talking about? The Night Reader Tarot on YouTube. That .com just flew in.
It just is. It's all out there.
I know. Remember, now you're around the same age as me, Night Reader. Do you remember when the .com first started and AOL and chat rooms, and it was the internet in its infancy?
Yeah, I remember that. I had my first computer way back in the early 90s, and we had Prodigy sign on, log in, and
I remember
dial up.
Boy, anybody who had would around today's age would be like, wait a minute, how did you survive?
Yeah, we didn't.
All righty, and let's get going. I am using the Light Seers Tarot deck, and what are you using, Night Reader?
I am using the Wizard's Tarot, my all-time new favorite deck.
Nice.
Yes. Hey, Pallavi and Yvonne. It's great to have you guys here. Leo, Joe Beth. Just wanted to say so hi.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see you. Yvonne, hello. I'm so glad you're here.
Katudivia. It's nice to have you. Jane J, Influencer. Oh, everybody. Lena. Nav. Hey, Nav. It's good to have you. Anari. And yeah.
Well, it looks like we're going to be kicking off the show with a donation, and this is from the beautiful Aqua Leo. Thank you so much. Oh, and Aqua Leo is one of my moderators too, and she said she's going to be a little pressed for time, but that's okay, Aqua Leo. Anytime you are free and willing, I am happy to have you, so no worries ever. But let's find your question, honey. Aqua Leo has made a donation, and let me just scroll. Takes me a minute sometimes. We all know that I'm a little slow at the scroll. Aqua Leo, there we go.
There it is.
All righty. So priority question for Aqua Leo. What is going on between L, my female manager, and G, the male boss? Is the conflict between them stopping me from getting promoted? Ooh, let's find out what we can see. All right.
All right, so Aqua Leo, real quick while she's shuffling. I've already shuffled and put my cards out. Where are you working? I thought you told us once. I thought you told MPT once, and I, of course, was in chat. And I just wanted to make sure we were on the right page with that. So if you can share that with us, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and if you don't want to name the actual business or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to.
What line of work are you in? Yeah, that's probably.
At least what are you doing, right?
Okay, I will go first, and then Night Reader will go, and then we'll kind of switch it up. So we're going to have fun. All right, so the question is, what about L and G? Is this conflict stopping you from being promoted? Well, interesting, because we have the Two of Cups. I know they don't get along. There's conflict and so forth. But this is like the harmony card. This is like being intertwined. So what does that mean? They don't love each other, do they? But they are intertwined. They are intertwined. They're having a conflict of some sort. And I believe it's going to probably continue. And right now, it's kind of stopping things from moving forward. This girl with this surfboard is looking out, going, I can't get started. I don't know where to go, what to do. So I think you might be onto something. What do you get, Night Reader?
I definitely see where someone is not heading down the right path. Someone is definitely betraying the other person. Either L or G, one of them is betraying the other. That is definitely causing you to have the issues with getting promotion. You're just going to have to take some time to think about this, figure out if this is really where you want to go and what you want to be. And, this promotion is not going to happen as long as the two of them are not working well together. If they can't get along and they can't work well together, the promotion will never happen correctly.
Yeah, I see it. Trying to figure out where to go from here is exactly what I got too.
Yep.
I see it. Well, Aqua Leo, good luck with that. I know you're a super strong and you've got your head in the right place. So I'm hoping that the right thing will happen. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for the donation. Just a reminder, anybody who's coming in now, I'd like to say welcome. And if you would please hit subscribe, I'd love to keep you in the family. And we have our special guest here, Night Reader Tarot. We're doing double readings, and I would love it if you'd head over to his channel and give him a subscribe as well. He deserves it. Let's get to another question, my friends. All righty. Let me just see here. What is going on? I'm slow, guys. I'm slow. All right, Joe Beth Thomas, how are you? Do I have what it takes to be a psychic or a tarot card reader? Well,
Do you have cards?
Mm-hmm. Need some tools.
Do you have what it takes?
Well, that's the tool it takes, yes. Well, Joe Beth, I'm going to see the cards say, but, a couple of things I would mention to you is study, practice, and watch as many people as you can on YouTube or wherever else you can do that. It helps you strengthen your skills, and it tells you a little bit more about what's involved. So anyway, let's see what the cards say. Night Reader, do you want to go first?
Sure. I have good news for you, Jo Beth. I think you have a lot of potential. I think you have a lot of fire and passion. And I truly think that, you are ready to do this. The King of Wands tells me you're very energetic, right? You're very friendly and charismatic. And that's going to really help you when it comes to being a reader for people, because people need to like you, right? That's number one. If people don't like you, they're not ever going to listen to you, and they probably won't come back, right? I know. I say right a lot, don't worry. Yeah, people won't come back if they don't like you. Just like this guy, meditation is kind of everything. Yeah, he's here too. He doesn't like us, so he just makes nasty comments. Keep that in mind, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were being figurative. I didn't.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm being slick. But yeah, I do see where you have that energy, you have that friendliness, and like I said, the charisma is going to be a big deal. If people don't like it, they don't watch. You are a self-starter, and that's going to be the biggest thing for you. And that's what I have. What do you have, MPT?
Well, I've got something right along those lines. As far as having what you need, first of all, you do need to look within. Being a psychic is a gift that is bestowed on people. It's not something learned. So this Four of Pentacles is saying you need to kind of look within and see, a lot of times, we learn and develop these things later on. Not because the gift wasn't always there, but we didn't know how to recognize it or how to translate it or how to apply it. So what this is saying is you really need to reflect and look within. And quite frankly, as far as being a tarot card reader, as I said in the beginning, a lot of practice and things like that. That's what our Seven of Wands is saying. We need to be looking around. Lots of readers out there. So see what other people are doing, see their style, start learning the cards, and see where it goes from there. It usually takes somebody who is kind of a visual person, but also somebody who can be, interpreting symbolism and stuff. So look within and be prepared. There is probably going to be some competition, but if you have your feet on the ground and your head in the right place, you can make it happen.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, it looks like we have a donation. This is from, and I believe your name is the same, PayPal initials AB. So let us find your question. Oh, here it is. Ashley B. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. My question is, what can I expect in the month of October? Ooh. Night Reader, question. Do you just want to do generally for the month? Each of us do 2 cards, or do you want us each to do a week? I do week 1 and 2, and you do 3 and 4. Totally up to you.
Right. That sounds great. No, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, then I'll do week 1 and 2, and you do week 3 and 4, and we can see what we can expect for Ashley B in the month of October.
That sounds exciting. Sounds good to me.
Great.
Thank you all. I see people saying that they're subscribing to me. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody said they couldn't find me to spell it out, so I did go on and spell that out. And That's exactly the way it is on YouTube. Yeah, just like that.
Alrighty. Well, while Night Reader is setting out his cards, I'll go ahead and get started. So it looks like in week 1, you might want to be on the lookout. There might be a little deception going on or something that you're just not seeing really clearly. And I expect in week 1 that you'll kind of have that feeling like, something doesn't sound right. The moon is typically, it can be about mystery, but it is about deception, but it is like kind of a gentle thing. So it's not like, finding out because there are flying rods with fire, and you find out in some huge dramatic way. This is about using your intuition and kind of picking up on something. So week 1, you might be dealing with some kind of deception that you might be trying to figure out. Week 2, things are going to be moving fast, perhaps as a result of what you learned in week 1 or the feeling that you have in week 1. Things are going to be moving. This is growth and effort, being the suit of wands, and being an 8. This is for having power and making decisions. So it might be a result of week 1 that makes this happen. What have you got for 3 and 4 there, Night Reader?
All right. So for week number 3, I think you are going to feel very powerful. You're going to have a lot of things going on that you're going to be in charge of. You're going to need to be very disciplined in week number 3, but I think you're very able to do this, and I think you'll do a fine job as long as you're structured. As long as you stay structured. For week number 4, I think week number 4 is going to drag on. It's going to be a very long week, right? Getting into November, you got the Knight of Pentacles, and that's exactly what that's all about. Moving slowly, being in something for the long haul, right? And taking a lot of time. And that's how the week's going to go. It's going to feel like it takes a lot of time, unfortunately. So that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, actually.
Week 4, wow.
Week 6 and 7.
Yeah, right.
Going.
It's this week 206. When's this gonna end?
I know.
Oh, I hope that helped, Ashley. Gave you a snapshot.
You'll end up with a big long beard by the end of week 4.
To everybody who's here, I want to say hello. I'm sorry if we're not able to greet you personally. We are obviously focused on the cards. We do check, but we don't have a moderator here right now, I don't believe. And, moderator is usually someone who might greet you as well. So please don't take offense and enjoy the show. We're having a lot of fun so far. All right, let's get a question up here. Jane J, how are you? Will my N Aries message me? And does he really want commitment with me or not? I'm a Capricorn. Thanks. You are welcome. I don't remember what order we were in, Night Reader. Were you going to go first on this one? I think so.
Sure.
Okay.
I will do whatever you want me to do.
Stand on your head.
I can do I've been standing on my head the whole time.
I thought so. Wow.
I could do a little soft shoe.
The rocket.
Exactly. See, I got it all figured out. It's not easy being me. Will N message you? N is looking for a way to get through to you. So yes, N is going to message you. But I think they need some guidance on how to do it and what to do and what to say. I think N is feeling a little confused, right? N is that kind of person who is a bit oversensitive. And I think they just are afraid that if they contact you right away without thinking it through and without knowing exactly what they want to say, they're going to blow it. And that's what I'm afraid of, but I don't think it's going to continue that way. So what do you got, MP?
As I choke, sorry. That follows, this follows right along with what you said. We've got our high priestess here. This is a little bout of confusion and mystery and trying to figure out. It's also about intuition. I do think ultimately that the commitment desire is there. I do see, though, where Night Reader was talking about the confusion and things like that, and perhaps talking to somebody or getting some advice from somebody. The High Priestess is really all about mystery. But our lovers here, this is what shows me that commitment. So I do think that commitment is at the core of what N is looking to do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think I got the message me part and you got the commitment part.
Yeah, you did. But it flowed really nicely,
All right.
didn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty, we have another donation. This donation is from Aqua Leo. Let us find your question. Thank you, Aqua Leo. Let's get to your question. If I can find it, I will keep looking. Scrolly. All right, guys, I also want to remind you, please do not spam the chat. It's hard enough for me to sort through all the comments to find the questions, to be quite honest. I see your question. I am coming. I'm trying to choose as randomly as possible. And just because I see it 5 times, it doesn't make it any more likely I'm going to select it than if I see it 1 time. So please, please, please do not spam the chat. Moderators will time you out, and that is no fun. All right, so I'm looking for your question, honey. Aqua Leo made a donation, and I'm looking.
I don't see it, but I can't click on it, so.
Yeah, only I can click. Everybody look out. All right, Aqua Leo, honey, please post your question there. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Big shot. Let me see. Okay, I thought we had another donation. All right, Aqua Leo, here it is. Does G, the male boss, want to work closer with me? If so, is it willing to help me get more recognized? Oh, okay, perfect. Well, that's what you need. You need the promoter. I want to see King of Cups. That's what I want to see. King of Cups is the promoter. Oh, no, not cups. Pentacles. I don't know what I'm talking about. Pentacles. I know, I'm like, never mind. King of Pentacles. I don't know where I was going. But that is the promoter. So let's find out. Let us find out what we've got. And thank you for your donation, honey.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Well, we didn't get the King of Pentacles, but we got the Queen. So, looking good. So, yes, in answer to your question, on my end here, I am seeing that G has fond feelings about what you're working on and what you're doing. And I think you genuinely likes you as a person and as an employee. I think you are, fitting in very nicely. We've got the sun, and that's what tells me that. Look at her, all encompassing, opening her arms, letting in the sunshine. That's you. That is you. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that, the promotion would be there. Again, the King would have been like super awesome, but the Queen is just as cool. She's somebody who is a manager, somebody who likes to kind of dig in. It's all about job security, and somebody who likes to plan. So planning to get, obviously, would incorporate more recognition. So it looks good on my end, absolutely. What have you got, Night Reader?
I have, you need to use your intuition on this. You need to know you're an empath, right? I think you are. Aquileo. I think you are an empath and you know how people feel. So I think you are going to have that close intuition with this person, G, to know exactly if this is going to work or not work for you. You're going to have a little bit of patience, and patience is a virtue, right? Not for me. It's not. I'm not patient.
I'm missing that virtue.
Yeah, it's not virtue. I'm not virtuous, apparently. And if you were at last night's show, I gave a whole lecture on how patience is not born. You can't be born with patience. But anyhow, the Knight of Wands is telling me things are moving moving in at a good speed, at a good pace, not too fast like the Knight of Swords would be, but that would be bad. The Knight of Swords would not be a good in this point at this part. So I think G is very excited and ready to go with to help you and ready to move you along. And I think your skills as a people person and your creativity has is making things ready for you to be moving in the right direction. That's what I
Mhm,
see for you, Aquileo.
mhm. And Aquileo, I saw that you asked, well, what about the conflict with them and how that's getting in the way? That reading still stands. The cards are still the cards. But what I'm thinking, and just connecting the two readings, just because that conflict is getting in the way does not mean that G is not wanting. I mean, that he wants to work closer and he is willing to help you get recognized. But that conflict is what's in the way. So, and it not necessarily is going to break it or kill anything, but it is in the way, making it take longer. So, does that make sense? I just wanted to follow up. I saw your question there at the bottom. All righty. Well, thank you, Aquileo.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We have a very special guest here. We have Yvonne Farrell. How are you?
How are you, Yvonne?
Oh, Yvonne is a very regular fan of Night Reader, and I met Yvonne in the chat because I'm a moderator over there. And I'm so glad you've come here all the way from Ireland. Your feet must be tired. Let's get to your question. A Night Reader's going to read first. This is a general reading, so let's do it.
All right, Yvonne. Part of the fabulous Farrell family.
Mm-hmm. The triple F is
That's
a triple threat. Yeah, fabulous Farrell family. Triple F.
Yeah. All right. So I think things are changing for you right now. You are at a turning point, right? Things are in turmoil, really. And that's what the whole turning point is about, right? You want to get around that corner. You want to get to something good. And I think you are going to have to just take that leap of faith and realize that no matter how scared you are to do it, you're going to be able to, you're going to come out good on the other side. The other side of this is going to be a really good thing. And that's what you're going to have to do. Have some faith, realize the potential, be optimistic, and take that leap of faith. What do you got, MPT?
Well, I can see that same thing about, take a look within, be optimistic. This is a lot of it. You're kind of, and for possibly for good reasons. So this isn't a criticism, but it is saying, you've got a lot to think about. And you're looking out thinking, now, how is my world going to look differently? I mean, look, she's even got a globe there trying to look out and see, what there is to see. So this is kind of like inner determination. And sometimes it's about choices too. I mean, trying to figure out between one or the other what to do. But the good news is, though, things I believe are changing. We've got the Empress here. And if you'll notice, she's obviously a pregnant woman, pregnant with the world. So this is something that you've probably been working on for a while or dealing with for a while. Things that are slowly coming to fruition. Now think about it. It's symbolism. So a woman pregnant, doesn't it takes 9 months. You got to give birth. You're taking care of the baby. You're taking your vitamins, so it's the same kind of thing. And this world that you're planning here, world, it's eventually going to be born. So I do think things are moving. And I do think that, like Night Reader said, that new things are going to come from this. So I think that this is very positive.
Sounds good.
Nice, Yvonne.
Things will be all right.
Things are going to be okay. Definitely. That Empress, especially this deck when she has the world in there instead of a baby. Love it. All righty. Let us see what we've got. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
I've told you, Yvonne, many times that baby, that Empress card comes up a lot for you and your family, and you know who it is that's having the baby,
Oh,
or
really?
who you know wants to have a baby in the family. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Just saying, we know. We know. Hmm.
All right, Scarlett K, how are you?
You're welcome, Yvonne.
Question. Need to know about Garrett and I. What will happen? Will he communicate? And what will he communicate? What's going on? All right, let's find out. I don't want you to be that emoji with the tears. Let's see what we can see for Scarlett.
What do we have for you, Scarlett?
Doesn't Night Reader have an awesome radio voice, you guys? I think you should do like meditation tapes, like you are getting sleepy.
I was going to say, I could put you to sleep in a minute. I could, if you guys give me 5 minutes, I could hypnotize you all.
Oh, this is funny.
Every hour that you'll crow like a rooster.
All right, Scarlett, let's see what we've got. We've got our page of wands. Now, this is all about new communication. So I do believe that, I mean, that's right at the front of the spread. I went first as opposed to Night Reader. So literally it's the first card. So that I believe is coming. I do think that communication will be there. And I think this is something, you know, you're obviously wanting to see. This card can also, I mean, stand for impatience. So I can see, you know, that you might be feeling that way, but it is coming. I mean, look at this swirling, and it's kind of about being stuck in one place and getting ready to throw that javelin, that wand. Now here with our Four of Cups, that's kind of about being bored. Cups are the suit of love and emotion, and it's kind of about feeling like things are kind of stuck where they are. The growth maybe not be there, or the excitement, or something to that effect. But I do think you're going to have communication. I do think that Garrett is open. I don't think this is a matter of, you know, closing the door on this or anything like that. But I think that perhaps you might hear of something about wanting to kind of shake it up, jazz it up, go to the next level kind of thing. Yeah. What are you getting there, Night Reader?
Well, I have the Four of Swords that kind of goes along with what you're talking about, right? You really need to take some time for yourself here. Whatever is going on with you and Garrett, I don't think he is going to be able to help you get through this. I think you're going to have to do it on your own. You're going to need, as I say on my show, the 4 R's of the Four of Swords, which is all about rest, relax, renew yourself, and then feel relieved. If you don't do that, things are not going to go well. Unfortunately, your crying face emojis down there is exactly what I'm going to see here. This is all about heartache and heartbreak and pain and loss. And if you don't take care of you, this is what's coming. And I don't like to give bad and sad readings, and I hate to do it, but we have to be honest, right?
Well, yeah, the cards
have to tell the truth. If we don't tell you the truth, nobody would ever listen to us. But yeah, definitely you have that problem going on. You have to really move on. You have to move forward with things, no matter what is going on. I'm seeing, oh no, he's in prison. Yeah, absolutely. You are going to have to do this on your own then, because he's not there for a while. He's not going to be there to help. Oh boy, that's a tough one.
So the tarot, I'm just reading your comment now myself. Painful prison love. I'm very scared. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up there since it's in the chat. Said something about me being in a disappointment. Well, you know, Night Readers made a lot of good points. It's very important. I mean, no matter what happens with Garrett, you have to be happy with yourself and all those things that, like Night Reader was just talking about. So that's why it's coming through so strongly. What I saw here was I do believe that communication is coming, and what he's going to tell you is something about just feeling stagnant and things aren't going. But I'm going to pull an endgame card. On my show, when I need to get a yes or a no or something like that, I pull the bottom of the deck, and I want to know, are you going to hear from Garrett in October? That's what I want to know. Yes or a no, please. Okay, yes, you will. You will hear from him October for sure. We've got our 10 of Pentacles, so I do believe that this is a chance for you to talk. Be open, ready to listen. Don't go into it fearful.
Yeah, that's it. Scarlett, I pulled 2 real quick cards for you also. And I think you've got this huge emotional healing that's got to come along. And that's going to help you a lot. And I think things will change. Things are going to change. They're going to end the way they are now. And I think they're going to move forward in a good direction for you. Again, it's that direction is going to be good for you. I can't guarantee it's going to be good for both of you.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I want to tell you, Scarlett, I just threw one more down just to see what happens. And I don't usually read reversals that often just because it's not my thing. But I got 6 of Wands reversed, which is 6 of Wands is all about making a foundation, a happy home, and it's reversed. So I'm sorry to say, honey, I don't think this is a good idea for you. The foundation is not there. So the disappointing information, I mean, one guess is that he's bored with things and ready to move on. But this is telling me that, and what Night Reader just said, I'm thinking, sweetheart, you need to focus on you and get ready to move with somebody who is ready and willing to move with you at the same pace. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I know you're going through it and it's hard.
Yeah. You want to know about painful communication? We had that 3 of Swords out there.
Exactly.
So painful.
Well, good luck, honey. I'm so glad you found the channel too.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we have a donation. This is a priority question for, I believe I got the name, but I want to make sure. You're very welcome, Scarlett. And yes, doesn't he have a beautiful voice?
Thank you.
This is for initials AB on Facebook, or not Facebook, PayPal. I say that all the time. I don't even like Facebook.
Me neither anymore.
So I know, especially you. Yeah. All right, AB, I think I know your name on here, but I don't want to say it out loud just in case. So I'm looking. I found you. I found you.
There you go.
Ashley, no way are you asking this question. Tomorrow's pick a card. I do a pick a card every day, and I kind of figure out what topics I want to do, and I do the reading in the morning so that I can get a good snapshot of the energy. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing a Am I Pregnant? Pick a card. So you got to check it out, Ashley. I have to still put it together. I wait till the same day so I can get a good read on the energy. But let's find out what we can find out today. And then tomorrow will be a whole new snapshot for you. Because remember, guys, the energy doesn't change much in 24 hours. Okay. So that's why it's not good to check in with the same thing in the same day, because it's probably not going to be much different anyway. But Ashley, that'd be perfect timing. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Will I be pregnant this October? Why don't you go first there, Night Reader?
All right, so I think something new is growing.
Uh-oh.
Take that as you will. Read into it what you would like. But I feel that something new is growing, and you are planting the seed for that. All right. Again, take it as you want it. Read into it what you will. I think you're trying to move away from someone or something that is trying to hold you back from this new growth, as we can call it. But I think someone is trying to take away your confidence in the whole idea. So keep a close eye out for that. But I do see something new growing. What do you got, MTT?
Very interesting what you just said with your 7 of Swords. It literally leads right into my High Priestess, which is about deception and about mystery and not being able to see things clearly, needing to rely on your intuition. So I'm not sure what this is all about in terms of who or what situation this might be, but Night Reader and I both are picking up on it. So that is definitely something to pay attention to. Now, being pregnant, obviously, how can somebody deceive you? Either you are pregnant or you're not. I get that. But it's somebody who might be telling you bad advice about what to do. I see that, as Night Reader said, he's got the Ace of Pentacles, which means a seed has been planted. So, check it out. If you get good news, with your test, this might mean about getting with the right doctor. This might mean about those kinds of things. So, it could be something like that. We've got our Wheel of Fortune to kind of round out the 4-card reading. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's definitely a good card because things are spinning around to completion. What does that mean? To completion. That's typically a positive card for a positive ending. So it looks like, Night Reader's got the ace and I've got the wheel. So that's the start to the finish. I'm going to do a throwdown, yes or no, with my bottom card of the deck. We got the end game, yes or a no. Will Ashley be pregnant this October? What's it look like? Boom. All right. It looks like this might still be a little bit in October. I want 10 of Wands is all about taking a long road. Look at this girl with her ox or whatever walking, carrying a lot of burden. So it might not be October as far as what I can see. What about you, Night Reader?
That's what I got. The World. All about that completion you spoke of.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We're tied in. We're tied in. So this one's pretty strong, Ashley, because it's 2 readers giving a very similar reading. Check in tomorrow if you're interested at that pick a card and see if maybe, the energy changes and everybody has free will, not just us. So even if we don't change anything and then the next day we're like, hey, how could something be different? What would have changed? Well, sometimes you don't know. Everybody has free will, and it's almost like we're all connected like a spider web. So what happens over on this part of the spider web might not touch you right here, but there's all these layers in the spider web that eventually, boom, it hits you, see? So everybody has free will. That's why it is good to check in. All right, Ashley B., I hope it goes well for you. I'm sending you positive, healthy thoughts and pregnant thoughts. All righty. And I think Chloe 1111 has donated. Thank you so much, Chloe. How does Mark feel about me and what's the next action? Let's find out. I'm going to continue using the Light Seers. I'll go first on this one, Night Reader.
Great.
Mark, how are you feeling about Chloe? Chloe number 4, even though you're 1111. That's a spiritual number. I'm assuming that's probably why you put it there. That's an angel number. But anyway. Sometimes I start talking and I realize I need to reshuffle because I'm talking too much. And I gotta focus.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's see.
All right.
Now I already forgot. Are you going first or me?
You.
I don't remember. Me. Okay. I already forgot. That's what I'm telling you guys. My memory is horrible.
This is why I moderate.
Exactly. This is why I need Night Reader.
This is why we work together.
All righty. So how is Mark feeling about you and what's the action? I think, our Knight of Wands is all about action. That's literally what knights are. And being wands, this is also somebody who's full of energy, passion, ready to get things done. This is somebody who also feels inspired by things. So I'm thinking that the spark is there. I think that Mark is feeling like, he has a spark and he's going to be taking action. But I do feel like Mark is going to be afraid that maybe perhaps it's not reciprocated. Look at you here in the 9 of Wands. You're not afraid. You're not scared, but you're holding it off, aren't you? You've got the wands there. You're like, okay, prove to me, prove it before I let you in. I know you're obviously wanting this person to like you, love you, be with you, or whatever. You wouldn't have asked the question. But I think that he perhaps sees you and is not exactly sure if you're going to reciprocate. What have you got, Night Reader?
I think Mark is very hopeful that things can work between the two of you, right? You've got the star, and the star, one of my favorites, is all about that hope. I think when the two of you talk to each other, I think there's a very high comfort level between the two of you, and I think that's good. I think there's an inspiration. I think you feel inspired, like something good can happen if you plan it out the right way. As long as you make sure you plan, as long as you are prioritizing the relationship instead of other things, then I think things will go very well between you and Mark. I think he feels, like I said, very comfortable with you. He wants things to be balanced between the two of you. And I think that's just how things go. When you're good at something and he's not, then you balance each other. And the vice versa. When you're not good at something and he is, you balance each other. And that's how things are working right now for you.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, that looks good. Chloe. Yeah, that looks really good, Chloe. Now we just need Mark to step it up.
Yeah.
Step it up, Mark.
What are you waiting for, Mark? We need to talk to him.
We need to talk, Mark. Let's get your cards out. Okay. So we have a donation. This donation is from Jessica C. Thank you so much, Jessica. Alrighty. Let's see what your question is, hon. Hello. I'd like to know if I'll make a really close friend anytime soon. I'm missing having that one best friend, and I'm really shy, so it's hard. Aw. Well, I'll be your best friend. You're probably like, yeah, no thanks.
I am very shy too. So I know exactly how you feel. I feel your pain.
Well, let's see. We're going to pull some cards. I'm hoping to see the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups. Those two are very good friends and big on relationships. So let's see what we've got. All right. Who's first, Night Reader? I already forgot again.
Makes no difference.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right, there you go.
Because I'm impatient. Patience is a virtue for everybody but me. Okay.
Yeah, and me.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. So yes, you will. This is even better when I said the Queen of Cups.
You don't need my card.
Yeah, right? You don't even need any more. Yeah. Wow. This is really good. So yes, you will. The answer is yes. You've got two 10s here, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. The 10s are all about renewal, achievement, the end of a cycle. And you've been feeling like, you don't have a close friend. You're missing having one. Those are your literal words in the question. So that's 10, about renewal, ending the cycle of missing a friend. Cups is love and emotions, and Pentacles is your material world. So a 10 in each of these, yeah, I mean, I really don't even have anything more to say because it's very clear. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's a big yes on my side. What have you got?
Yep, that's what I have. I have nothing more. I got nothing to add.
You, this was good, Jessica.
I don't even know what to say after all that. I'll tell you this. I think you're a very dependable person. I think you have very good, realistic ideas. I think you are someone who is always willing to provide for the people that you care for. And I think those are going to be great qualities to attract someone in as a good friend. I think you're willing to go wherever you need to go and do whatever you have to do to cultivate and make this friendship really work and really bring it towards you. I think, you will travel anywhere, you'll do anything. And that just is icing on the cake to what's going on over there.
Totally. Wow. Jessica, this is sounding really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She doesn't need us.
Yeah.
Your friends.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't leave us though, Jessica.
That's right.
You gotta come back.
I'm
We'll
not
be
saying
your
you'll come back. We don't have to be, we don't have to be your friends, I guess.
yeah, you're like,
You'll
okay,
you'll
slowly
find somebody way
clicking,
better than
clicking
me,
your
at least.
X on the computer. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, well, good luck. Good luck. Sounds good. All right, let me just check. I heard some more buzzing and let's see what it is. Nope. That was some weird news story that I don't care about. Okay. So let us find another question. Again, in case you are just getting here and now and you're wondering what we're doing, this is Tarot at 12, and my special guest is the Night Reader Tarot of Tarot Days and Nights. He is a very good friend and does a lot of work in my chat moderating, so you might have seen him. Anyway, we're doing double readings for double the fun and double the information. So we would love it for subscription. We'd love to have you in the family. You're on my channel, so you can obviously see where my subscribe button is. But if you want to head over to Night Readers and give him a subscribe, we'd love to keep you connected. I do moderating over at Night Readers channel too, so you cannot escape us. All right, let's see what we've got here. Nikita, how are you?
My devil laugh.
Hi, lots of love and light to you guys. Aw, how wonderful. Good vibes, definitely. Can I please have a general reading? Any advice that the universe and spirit guides want to give me? I am a Pisces. Ooh, I love messages. Night Reader, why don't you go first since I keep hogging the first spot?
All right. So, general reading, any advice that the universe and spirit guides want to give you? I believe the spirit guides are telling you a couple different things. We have all pentacles on my side, right? 6 and Queen. I believe you are that very kind and giving person, right? You share with people, you share everything. And it doesn't have to be money. We don't, a lot of times you see the 6 of Pentacles and it is about sharing and giving, but it does not require it to be giving money. I think you are giving of your time. I think you give your talents, right? The things you know how to do. I think you share that with a lot of people, and I think they really appreciate it. I think you're the one who plans everything. You organize everything. You get it all ready, right? And then you have to have somebody else do the work. You're not quite the follow through person, but you are the planner and the organizer. You are the generous person. Again, this generosity here goes along with this giving here, and that just makes it doubly strong. What do you got?
Well, interesting, because I have the Hierophant, and the message I think that Spirit is sending here is that you need to be able to give and share advice. Again, following right what Night Reader said there with his 6 of Pentacles and so forth, the Hierophant is saying the same thing. The Hierophant is all about truth, education, advice. And I'm thinking, whether or not you're working with somebody and maybe you're sharing advice, you're kind of one of those people maybe who you can lean on each other or whatever. But I think you're going to make an impactful difference for somebody. So staying in the discipline of helping people, keep that in your mindset. Also be seeing what kind of help people are providing you. And that doesn't mean you have to say, hey, let's shake hands, we're going to help each other. No, you don't even need to verbalize it. You can just be like, wow, take your lessons from what other people do. That's helpful, right? Helping somebody else who might need some help. That is going to bring about a lot of change. And so you do need to stay open to that. Be listening for that and see what kind of changes you can help to impact on other people's lives. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Very good, Nikita. I love messages. I get tingles. Love it. All righty. Well, thank you for letting us read for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Now, let's see. Let's get another question. Mustafa, how are you? Now, Night Reader, is a singer, so maybe we'll get him to sing the Night Reader. What's the Night Reader? Not the Night Reader.
The Night Reader song? There's a
I
Night
know,
Reader
Lion
song?
King, Lion King.
Uh,
I'll see you do that one, and we'll all be
yeah,
happy.
that's not what you want. You don't want that. Trust me. No more.
All right, Mustafa would like to know, will my Aunt S or my mother cause any issues for me now that I opened up a tiny bit about my psychic practices and spiritual practices? Okay, so let's see. I know exactly what you mean, because as you can imagine, clearly I do the same thing. So, I gotta, in my case, I was really lucky. My mother, she's an empath, and she's been doing tarot since 1989. She had a metaphysical store for 10 years. So it's a little different for me because my mom is right all in that, that's her thing. So I can understand, though, why, you might ask this question, but let's find out.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Mustafa, because my family does not. You'll never see them at my show. Not that they don't, not that they criticize at all. They just do not believe in what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. See, I had it lucky, but
yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing really good things, Mustafa.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to cause any issues for you at all. And in fact, I think this is going to open things up for you to share more and, and even get their perspective. And even somebody who's not like, full in or immersed in it, like, I'm super curious, even somebody who's not like that, I don't think you're going to have any issues. I don't think anything's going to come of it. We've got our Four of Wands. This is all about a foundation. You laid the foundation by opening up a little bit. So now that door is open. So now you can start creaking it open a little more, like you can open it up and you can expand. 10 of Pentacles, this is about a family. This is about a family interacting. Look at this deck in particular. They all running around playing, coordinated by playing Ring Around the Rosie. Got sacred geometry here. It's all coming together. Now, you got to use your best judgment. I mean, just because, it looks really good and you're feeling pretty good about it doesn't mean you can, push it too quickly, do a little trickle out and test the water, and do another little trickle out, test the water. Go, take it at the appropriate pace. But this looks really good. I don't think you're going to have any issues on my side. What have you got, Night Reader?
Yeah, well, watch out for that trickling out. You don't want to be trickling out in public, I'll tell you that.
Oh, God.
Find that out the hard way, won't you?
Oh, boy. I fell right into that one.
You did. I know. Mustafa. I think things are going to be good, though. I absolutely agree. I think one thing you'll want to do, of course, is you're a very smart person. Be alert to what people are telling you and what kind of feedback you're getting, whether it's from your Aunt S, and your mother. I'm sure they'll give you some kind of feedback. They'll give you some kind of an idea of what they think. Because that's what moms are for. And that's all right. Take it. Don't get upset by it. Just understand that they are just trying to help you. The Nine of Pentacles tells me all they want you to do is do well. Be able to achieve what you want to achieve, be successful, and be happy inside and outside. That's what they really want for you. So, yeah, it's great that you opened up to them. Will they have some ideas of their own? Absolutely. But they only want what's best for you.
Wow, this was a great double reading, Mustafa. Totally pulls right in together. It gives you a little bit more, his side gave a little bit of more of a solid advice with it. And that was really good, Mustafa. I hope it goes well. I hope that was impactful for you. Good luck with it. Seriously, good luck. If you ever want to talk about it more, you can email, or I have my email in there. I can share what I've learned, things like that. But yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey, and you're not alone by far. Alrighty, we have a donation. This is from Helene the Poet. Thank you so much, my dear. What is your question? I see you right here. Hey. Yeah, go ahead and type your question there. And while you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to a couple other people that have arrived. Let's see. We have Jessica C. Hello. Xena. How are you? Cole. Nice to see you. I'm hoping that some of these people back in the beginning of the chat are still here. I'm not sure, but I want to say hello. Connie, Prudence. Good to see you all. So glad you're here. Just in case you're wondering, this is a collaboration show. The Night Reader Tarot of Tarot Days and Nights is my special guest today. He is also a moderator in my chat, so I'm sure that if you've been here, you will have you recognize his typing, and there's his fingers and voice. So now you have something to connect it to. Right. But we would love it if you'd hit subscribe if you haven't already, and you can jump on over to Night Reader's channel, give him a subscribe. There he is. Now there's your moderator. Better? That's your moderator. That's Night Reader.
Does this look more familiar? Just checking.
Oh my God, so funny. All righty. I am looking for a question from... There it is. Let me get down here again. Helene the Poet. Love your name. All righty. So general insight on what's coming up for me. And guys, I just looked over at the time. So after this one, let me see if we have any other donations. No, we do not. Let me make sure. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I saw something in my lovely phone. Give me a sec. Yep, this is from Helene. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just making sure. I'd hate to miss somebody. I know the other day I almost did, but we caught it at the end, so it was okay. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. Helene the Poet has a priority reading, so we're going to read hers right now. Otherwise, we will select one more free question, and then we are going to have to check out. We will stick around for any priority donation readings, so if you would like to still get a reading today, you can drop a donation of any amount. My PayPal link is in the description. And Night Reader and I work closely together, so don't worry. Night Reader will also be accepting the donation. I'll just get them on everybody's behalf. Keep it all streamlined. Okay.
Nice and easy for y'all.
General. Ooh la la. Helene the Poet. Are you seeing someone? Are you with someone? Are you looking for someone? Oh, yeah. We got the ooh la la card. We got the Knight of Cups. Now, this, as I always say, is insert your favorite romantic movie star here card. So, charming, sweep you off your feet, just really, attractive and everything that you would want. This particular deck, I really like this guy. I was going to set him up with my daughter, but then I remembered he's just a card. Queen of Cups, that's telling me that, Cups, again, is love. So we've got a double love going on. We also have double court cards. Now, court cards are often personality types. So I do see somebody in love coming up. Queen of Cups is telling me that you might want to watch yourself so that way you are not, overly moody or having your feelings hurt. So to me, that might mean that if you're dating somebody, you might have a few that you're like, geez, that didn't work out, or what were they talking about? Well, the Knight of Cups is there, and the Knight of Cups is coming if you don't already know this person. So for me, it's like love, 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 love. What have you got, Night Reader?
Unfortunately, I've got business, 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 business.
I got love and you got business.
That's the guy I look like when I close my eyes.
There you go.
I look just like him.
And it's the night. It's the night. Oh, man.
I look just like him. Anyhow, you are going to be very successful in whatever it is you're doing. for work right now, or if you're looking for work, even better, because things are going to come your way. You are in complete control of what you want and how you're going to get it. Again, be dependable. That's all you have to do. Just continue to be dependable, and things will come to you just the way you want them to. Remember, you do have things coming up that you're going to have to make decisions about. Um, I can't tell you exactly what they are because I do not know exactly what those decisions are right now. But there is something coming to you that's soon, that is a bit of a barrier that you're going to have to choose and which direction you want to go. The good part about it is, whichever way you decide, whatever you decide, there is no wrong answer. So whatever you pick is good for you. All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's nice too, because Helene, like here in the first card here in this whole 4-card spread, here, don't allow yourself to get upset or moody or overly emotional about it, because now you have some ideas and how to stay stable. You kind of see it coming a little bit. You got a sneak peek. So, this way you can hopefully have kind of a smooth emotional road on that. I see that she wrote here that she's emotional.
Yeah.
I can be moody. So can I, Helen. We must be twins.
Yep.
All right, my friends, we're going to select one more free question, and then we're going to wrap up the show, unless there are any donations, which of course will receive priority status, and we will stick around. So let me see. All right, let me see. What is this one? Ms. Billy, hello. Will my relationship last, or is he wanting someone else?
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's find out what the cards are going to say.
What is he thinking, Miss Billy? He must be nuts.
Exactly. All right. So, Night Reader, why don't you kick it off, and then I will wrap it up with this one.
All right. All right. I have ideas about you and him. That's what my reading half is coming out to be. My reading is telling me you are the very giving, very kind, and thankful person, right? You share yourself with people. You share the things you can do to help them, right? Almost like someone who consults or counsels or something to that effect. You help people. And I think you really you can take control of this whole situation. You have the will, you have the passion. You can choose your happiness if that's what you want. If you want to be with this guy, you can make that choice. You can make that happen if you're willing to. What do you have, MPT?
Well, I have, here with our 9 of Cups, this is about, again, with Night Reader, what he was saying about helping and things like that. This is the generosity card. This is the hospitality card. It's sharing your happiness. I mean, look at this. This is Cups. So this is love and emotion. And look at, in this particular deck, she's literally jumping out of a treasure chest and throwing her golden cups in the air, saying, "Yay, I had so much. I'm so excited." So this is awesome. Look at her. And you asked, is he wanting somebody else? We've got our Page of Cups. This is about new information and messages and things like that. But being Cups, this isn't just about messages and hearing declarations of love. This is somebody who is very intuitive, very intuitive. I think I said it right in the first time, and very in tune with what he wants. So I don't think this is a problem. One other thing that the Page of Cups stands for, this guy hates change. He likes routine. So it's somebody who hates change and likes routine is certainly not going to be out pursuing somebody else, especially while you're, to sneak or whatever. It's too much work. It's too much work. And it's also totally wrong, but let's not even go there. It's too much work. It's too much money. It's too much time. There's no way to get away with it. La, 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 la. So I think it will last, and I think he was not wanting anybody else. In fact, that is too much work for him.
How could he ever want someone else when you have
Exactly. Then Ms. Billy, well, look at Ms. Billy. She's jumping out of a treasure chest.
She's got golden cups.
She's got golden cups. She just knows how to jump. Oh, my friends, let me check donations. I think we're good. Yes, we are. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show. I would like to thank my very good friend, the Night Reader Tarot. Thank you so much for coming on. We'll have to do it again, and maybe we'll do it over on your channel. We'll just keep crisscrossing and be lots of fun. For the rest of you here today, I want to thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. I do review the chat after the show, so I do see you and I do appreciate you. Please come back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central. We'll have another tarot at 12. Night Reader show is called Days and Nights. And I can't talk. Tarot Days and Nights. And it is on at 11:30 Eastern and at 6 p.m. Eastern. See, I talked slower that time so I don't trip on my words. So Night Reader's on twice a day, plus you have me. You're just going to be doing tarot all day. I don't even know what to tell you. It's the best day ever. So please check out Night Reader, subscribe to his channel, give me a subscribe on your way out. And don't forget to be on the lookout for that pick a card. I had one out today. Let me just show you really quick. Today was Are We Twin Flames? So check that out on my channel. Tomorrow there will be another one. I will have Am I Pregnant? Will be tomorrow. I'm going to do that reading in the morning and post it. So thank you all for coming, and we will see you next time.
Hope to see you at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget. Thank you.
Don't forget, guys.
Thank you all.
Thank you.